7:45 a.m. on the Saturday morning, May 2nd, 2026. We are out here under basically so-called clear blue skies this morning. Very bright, sunny skies, if you will. Not much to see in the skies other than the sun and this one lone streamer. And it's the skies that I want to talk about this morning. I actually had a chance to watch a little bit of content on this platform this morning. And, well, I try to watch what I can from what few channels that I am subscribed to. But because of so many issues and complications that I encounter on this platform, my viewings are few and far in between. But I was watching the channel, a video by the from the channel Chimera's Claw this morning, and forgive me, I do not know his name, but anyways, he came out with a very interesting thought that I really was excited to hear, because it's a thought process outside of the box. Okay, and I really enjoy when people think outside the box, especially when it comes down to the skies and the weather. And his thought was, okay, with all the spraying that takes place in the sky and how we are, well, of course, under this white haze all the time, or the silvery skies, if you will. And it seems to be that we are experiencing less and less blue skies, if you will. The real blue skies that we were once quite accustomed to having, and not mixed in with this milky white haze every day, if not even worse. He says, well, okay, so what happens if this spraying continues on, and far off into the future when there are no more blue skies, that maybe blue skies might just have been, by then, a myth, or a legend, or maybe a Mandela effect. Oh, no, there was never any blue skies. The Mandela effect. That got me thinking. That got me quite excited. Because once again, thinking outside the box. Those are the type of thoughts that trip my trigger, you know. But, once again, pertaining to the skies, and even more so than that, pertaining to light. Well, I don't know if you have come across this yet or not, but in New York City, they now have this new bill that they are trying to pass into law, and it is known as the Dark Skies Bill, to where it is in reference to light pollution because of all of the lights in New York City. And they've got quite the plan to diminish the amount of light pollution, which also has an impact of CO2 or carbon dioxide emissions. The reason why this really captured my attention is because, of course, you all know that I really enjoy the birds and the bird life activity. And so there was certain stats that were brought out in reference to lights, city lights, and that of wildlife, especially that of birds. And of course, we also have to figure in the factors of crime during the hours of darkness, in which that is considered and spoken about. So I'm going to leave a link in the description pertaining to this dark skies movement. It's got its pros and cons. And on both sides have some very heavy evidence to support both pros and cons to this bill. But once again, I will leave a link in the description to this video. It's quite interesting. And once again, of course, pertaining to the skies. Now, this is going to be what I figure to be yet another day of what I call no-see-ums that will be flying through the sky, even though we already have this little bit of evidence or proof of sky activities that have been taking place. Now, this is an old trail here. It has traveled. It is still traveling very slowly, but just in the time that I have begun this recording, it has traveled and basically has stayed intact. Thick stuff, heavy duty, hefty, hefty, hefty. But otherwise, once again, there's just nothing else to be seen. And so therefore, well, we are currently quite chilly out here. We're only to, I can see my breath. Can you see that? Okay, that's how cold it is out here. We're only supposed to get up into the low 50s today. Even with all this sunshine that we are looking at right now, we are not to really warm up. No, we need those cloudy conditions to trap in the warmth, apparently. Is that because there's just too much other particulates in the air that is reflecting too much of this warming sunlight? Yeah. But of course, they're not talking about any kinds of precipitation, so no clouds, cool temperatures, but a lot of sun. All right, I guess that's good enough. This has gone on long enough. This is our Saturday morning sky observation for this May 2nd, 2026. Take care. Have a great one. Thank you ever so kindly for watching. This is Skywise out.